Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Patrick Connolly, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. Number 23 for him thus far as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
To the plate now, Carlos Correa. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball, so that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
3-2, full count. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Progressive Field. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Brandon Waddell gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Liner towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Next up is Jose Ramirez, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
The 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I'm so impressed with him right now. He's leading the American League in home runs right now. With all the great hitters in the AL, that's really saying something. You don't want to miss any of this guy's ABs.
In now, Franmil Reyes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Bouncing ball toward the hole. He's got it. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. All tied at 1-1. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Jake Cave. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Line drive, base hit to right.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still only one out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And now Byron Buxton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Minnesota's out in front, 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cesar Hernandez, and they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Sano is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So next to hit is Eddie Rosario. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 43 on the year for him. And the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate now, Jason Dominguez takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Right to him. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And there are 2 away now.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kirilloff will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Hernandez at second. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 1 left for Minnesota. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Ramirez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now to the plate, Patrick Connolly. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Buxton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate now is Jake Cave. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Bell has a play. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Next to dig in, Mitch Garver flew out in his only at-bat so far. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Rosario. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. To the plate now, Byron Buxton. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-2 Minnesota. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And there you see the Tribe leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. In now, Cesar Hernandez. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 6.
Now it'll be Jason Dominguez. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Roberto Perez. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Rosario.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left. We played 4 full. Twins lead it 5-4. Into the box, Luis Arias. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
1 out, base is empty, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosario is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 33.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1 home.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now at the plate is Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Indians fail to score, and the deficit holds at 5-4. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake.
Up next for Minnesota, Jake Cave. No hits to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Oliver Perez.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. That brings up Alex Kirilloff. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Alex.
The 1-1 home. On the ground softly towards second. Reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, number 22 on the year, as we are all tied at 5. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. The Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit. We'll hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Devin Smeltzer takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Popped him up. Donaldson moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie Rosario.
Next, here is Eddie Rosario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
5 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Garver corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
So now here is Jason Dominguez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. All even at 5 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Miguel Sano. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Emmanuel Clase comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Emmanuel Clase.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ready to take his hacks again. Mitch Garver blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. 2 balls and a strike now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything. So
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Stepping in now, Byron Buxton, fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter number 2.
That'll bring up Luis Arise. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at 2nd without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Next for Minnesota.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Cave. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Indians.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Cody Stashak gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Roberto Perez. Hit back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. Got him.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Brett Phillips steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Up next, Patrick Connolly. Bit of an uncharacteristic performance from the league's batting average leader, as he's been held hitless so far today.
You know, you amass so many ABs. Usually an 0 for this late in the game won't kill you. But I'll tell you what, fighting for a batting crown, he can't afford to.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2, 7-5. Brett Phillips will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
New inning set to get underway. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Miguel Sano will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. The count now at 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Mitch Garver stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Byron Buxton stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Nick Whitcraft.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Again, a 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Twins wind up stranding one. They're still up 7-5. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Franmil Reyes. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Number 23.
Josh Bell the next to hit. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Reyes blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
The center fielder, number 6.
So stepping in is Jason Dominguez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. John Curtis enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Roberto Perez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Grounder hit hard down the first base line. And he will take it to the bag himself for the putout, and that'll prevent him from adding any more runs here, as that'll end the inning. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jason Kipnis will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 27.
Now at the plate here is Luis Arias, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Brendan Drury will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 10, Brandon Drury.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Count even at 2-2. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. James Karinchak comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The Indians looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Chase Strumpf will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 32.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brett Phillips. Now the 2-1 misses off the plate. Jose Ramirez is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Patrick Connolly waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
The 1-1 hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
One-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Cleveland Indians set the pace in the division with 99 wins. James Karinchak wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our